Welcome to our channel. I'm Amy.
And I'm Ida.
And this is Born to Stitch, our channel about cross stitch.
Yeah.
And it is named for my shop of the same name here in Secaucus, New Jersey. And this is Flosstube number 15.
And thanks for coming back, and to any new subscribers, thank you for subscribing.
Yes, we're so
happy
close
to have you here.
To 1,000. We're so close. We just checked. We only need like 20 more.
20
like
people.
So
Tell your friends.
Please subscribe. Yes, no matter who they are, just sign them up for a YouTube account and subscribe. It's just a milestone we want to get to. It would be a lot of fun. So today is Friday, January 30th.
So it's Friday, and like most of the country, we're in freezing temperatures here.
I have three layers of clothes on. Look, literally, I have a t-shirt, I have a thermal shirt, and a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Fashion goes out the door. It doesn't matter.
I know. I came in with earmuffs.
Yeah. She had to de-layer before I could realize who she was. Yeah, we got about
scarf around my face.
Secaucus was actually on the news.
Oh yeah.
When the storm hit, we got a lot of snow on Sunday, so we got exactly a foot of snow here in Secaucus.
I think I had about the same amount.
Yeah, the general area.
Thank God it wasn't worse. And
yes, I know. Because years ago, a foot would have been nothing.
We're very happy that it's not going to snow this weekend.
Because it was close for a while.
I was telling Amy, like, the snow is bad enough, but yesterday I went out to my car, and I live in a townhouse community. My car was in the driveway, and all this like snow is melting and the ice, and it's like dripping, all these icicles. It's like, it'll kill you if it falls on you. But my car, the front hood of my car was encrusted in about 3 inches of ice, and icicles hanging down from the headlight and attached to the ground. I'm like, am I going to be able to get out of here?
And don't be fooled by the melting thing either, because there's not a whole lot of melting going on. That's just because the sun was directly on it.
It's sunny today.
But it's like 13 degrees or something. And I think
tomorrow's going to be worse.
It's a 10-day thing. So I think we're in this until mid next week or so.
It's bad all over.
It is.
I think, even in Florida it's cold. So.
It is. And we're not used to this.
You in Hawaii, you're lucky.
Yeah, you suck. We love you, but you suck right now. Yeah. So, at any rate.
Anyway, let's talk about cross stitch.
This is our channel about cross stitch because we're both obsessed. Before we get into it, I want to mention a couple quick things. Okay. There's a couple of floss tubers I wanted to mention to you. One is Stitchalong. I mentioned her in the past. That's my friend Jody. She's a customer here. She became a friend. She was a customer. She became a friend. So she's adorable. She's adorable, and she's going to be a grandma soon. Oh. And so she has been posting again on her floss tube. She stopped for a while and she's back. So that's one. And the other one is, and I want to get this right because it's as the yarns turn. Oh, I kept saying as the yarn turns, but it's as the yarns turn. And that's my friend Kim, who we met. Actually, you might remember, she's Rosie's mom. Rosie was the little white dog at the Grace Notes retreat a couple of years ago. Yes. So that's our friend Kim. And is she a knitter? Awesome. She does everything. She's multi-craftual. But she has a floss tube, and again, I feel like she didn't post for a while, and now she's starting to post again. So go watch her. She's got a great personality, everything.
Good. I need to find some new people.
Yes. And then I won't tell my last story yet because I'm just going to give a teaser. But I have a story about a customer named Christopher. Christopher, are you watching? Yes, and he had a birthday recently.
Oh, yeah?
Happy birthday, Christopher. We're a little bit late. Yes.
16, 17?
No. I think he's 15. Okay. Yeah. So happy belated birthday. Yeah. He just started a new high school. Very, very intelligent kid. So very tough
and
school.
And a great stitcher.
So yes. But we'll get to that later.
Okay.
Like I said, teaser. Okay, so let's get into stitching.
Okay.
We have some whips here.
Yeah, I actually have a finish.
Oh, we're going to start with finishes.
My blessing sampler, I did Heart in Hand Doodles Maker. Okay, really not a sampler, but like Nicole Spar calls it a blessing stitch.
That's exactly
she wasn't doing a sampler.
I've noticed that Nicola Porkman calls every stitch a sampler. So
yeah, I mean technically it should have the alphabet on it, right? But here we go.
Isn't that cute?
Came out really cute. I did have to change some colors because the golds weren't showing up on this fabric, and I don't know what this fabric is. And I assumed it was 36, but no way. It's at least a 40. I had the hardest time.
Because this stitch is so little.
Yeah, it's really
it's tiny.
It's literally 3 by 3.
So we're going to have to measure it and see. Is it 3 by 3 or you're guessing?
No, I'm looking at this. This looks like it's 3x3.
It's got to be at least a 40. It's definitely a 40.
It's really tiny if you look at that.
Okay,
so I did have a
if
hard
you
time.
did it on the 36, it would be 3.5 by 3.5.
I don't know that this is 3.5. I don't have a ruler with me, so
I have a tape measure. So at some point
we'll do it later.
We'll have to measure it.
I don't even think.
But
it's
it looks
3.5.
tiny.
I think it's 40.
It doesn't look like a 36.
So
see
hey,
that?
I stitched on 40.
I told you you could do 40. I'm blind as a
easy.
bat. If I can stitch on 40, you can stitch on 40.
I did leave some things out.
That is so cute. Very cute.
It's my stitch. I do what I want. So there you go.
I had it finished too.
You
But
did?
I can't show it.
Oh,
That's why I
okay.
didn't do a blessing stitch this year.
Because you had something else to
I was
do.
doing a market release stitch for a friend of mine.
Oh, okay.
So I had to focus on that. I did that, but so that's why I don't have a whole lot of stitching to show. I do have 2 whips, but
All right,
you know.
cool.
Do you have any
Do you want
finishes, or you just?
No, that was my only finish.
I feel like
The
we're like
rest are
Pam and
whips.
Steph. Because Steph will have like one project, and Pam has this. She has a pile of project bags over here, and I'm like, I have 2 things that I just in my bag. No, that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. So, do you want to go, or should I go?
Sure.
Or what do you want to do?
I mean, I could go. Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
So, this is Liberty from
that's
Brenda
looking so pretty.
Gervais. And I do like Whip Wednesday, so I have all my whips in my planner, which I have here. So I got the My Crazy Life planner, right, from Lori. It's on Etsy. And I list all my whips. She's got a section where you can list them all. So I have them all listed and numbered when I started them, you know, and then that line there is like, you know, 2026. So I just go to random.org and like pick a number.
Oh, cool.
And sometimes I'm like, nah, I don't like that number.
So you randomize again.
So randomize again. Yeah, because what I did last year, which I haven't done yet, is I prioritize these like ABC.
Okay.
Like the C ones, you don't have to work on those right now. There are other ones that I want to finish. So I have
Gotcha.
yet to do that.
Okay.
I'm a little behind on my planning.
Gotcha.
I've been sewing project bags like crazy.
She's a
with
very
the project
hot
bags.
commodity these days.
So, did I show this yet? I don't
No.
even remember. Okay.
Nope.
So, this is where I'm at. Sorry for the wrinkles. I did not iron anything. So that's where I'm at. I actually worked inside that Quaker motif there with the eagle. So I have a little bit more left to do with the eagle and the urn. And then I can move on to the other things. And there is a house over here somewhere. So I have a ways to go. Over
Very
here.
pretty.
Yeah.
There's always a ways to go with the Brenda Gervais.
Yeah. There's a ways to go. So that's that.
Oh, I love
The
this one.
WIPCO, because I'm doing WIPCO. So the WIPCO calls for January were, I forgot the numbers.
Did you do WIPCO last year? I don't
I
remember.
did not. This is my first time in it.
Oh,
And I
okay.
have a lot of Christmas stuff on it. So it was number 2 and number 7. So one was Blue Coat Santa, which I've shown before.
So pretty.
So, you know, I still have quite a way to go, but
You forget sometimes how much stitching
he's
are
so
in her
cute.
designs too.
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So that's Blue Coat Santa. And the other one was Sugar and Spice by Brenda Gervais again. So I'm building a
This is one I love
house.
this.
We're getting there. I did like the smoke coming out of the chimney. So that's where we're at with that one.
So pretty.
Yeah. And this is on the Called For American Chestnut by
Oh.
R&R. I like that color.
I was going to say that's a very pretty color.
Yeah, it's a very warm, you know,
Mhm.
it's a really warm color. I do
Yeah.
like that one a lot. So that's that. What else? That goes in there. Okay. Then,
Ooh, that's the one you just showed me.
yes.
Oh, are you not ready to show that one yet?
No, I am going to show this one. So the other one was Waiting for Santa, which is classic color, not classic color.
Country Cottage?
Country Cottage. Well, same company.
Yes. We were just saying too,
So
that
it's
this
like the little house.
Country Cottage, because they have these little patterns and they've been around for so long,
Yeah.
they don't get the attention they
No,
deserve.
but they're always very cute. She does
They're
very
adorable.
cute houses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I'm not going to do the border. I'm just going to do the house. And
Wait till you see how cute
initially
this is
I
coming out.
thought, oh, Waiting for Santa. So it's nighttime. So I had like a dark blue fabric and on 36 count, and it just wasn't working for me.
Life's
I
too
was
short.
having such a hard time,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I think I need to do something else. And I looked at some lighter blues, and then I thought, but all your Christmas stitches that are already like framed and I put up, they're all on neutral fabric. So why would I like it?
And why torture yourself?
Why torture myself?
It's supposed to be
So
enjoyable.
get a nice neutral fabric.
Yep.
So here, this is where I'm at. This is the fabric is aged paper by Color and Cotton. It's
Oh, that's a nice
It's
one.
kind of a pinky beige, pinky brownish color.
Very pretty.
So I start in the middle. So I have the 3 windows, and I'm starting to do the bricks.
Very pretty.
So that'll be a while.
It's fun. It always cracks me up that you're a 36 count stitcher, but your stitches always look so tiny.
Right.
Because I stitch on 36 too, but I feel like mine are.
I think it
so much
depends
bigger.
on the fabric.
Could be.
Could
be.
Because some of them are tighter than others.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know.
Picture This Plus is famous for it.
Right.
So
I think I've showed this one before.
wait till you see this one. You're gonna have to share the conversion on this one because people are gonna be asking for this one. I love this.
They're mostly like Color and Cottons, I think. So this is the Cocoa Quaker. But I wanted to have this up through February, through all our snowy season.
Right, winter instead of Christmas.
Yeah. So I did it on, this is a Bestitch Me Lunar, I believe. So I changed the colors. So
What
I
a
have like
difference. Let me have the
greens
pattern.
and
Like look at the difference. And
I think it's wintry, because the way it's charted, it's Christmassy to me.
it's very traditional red and green
Yeah.
Christmas, and
Right.
I
didn't want it to be Christmas. So.
No, this will go beautifully with your tiny town, your Frosty.
Oh
tiny
yeah,
town.
which I need to finish. Yeah,
It'll be beautiful.
Yeah, it's halfway
Beautiful.
done.
I mean, this is adorable. It's
Yes.
cornrows. It's adorable.
Yeah, it's cute.
But gosh, it's just gorgeous with the blues.
I just wanted it to have more,
wintry.
Yeah, because I need more stuff for winter.
And I'm not a traditional Christmas color girl. I tend to be like red and green is a little harsh to me. To just do like a traditional red and green Christmas. I like the vintage Christmas, teals and the pinks.
Yeah, I
and
like
all
that too.
So anything
the
different.
retro.
Oh, this is coming out
This
beautifully.
is coming out nice. I have so much. I'm sorry for all the wrinkles because it wasn't a hoop, and I put it in my stand, so it gets all wrinkled. So that's from the Hello America book, the 1776 sampler from Teresa
Marcel.
Kogut. Yeah. from
Hello
Marcel.
America. What's it? What did we do? Happy.
Hello America
250 sale?
Yeah.
It's always in the description.
So I
box.
worked on this flower here. So I'm actually on page 4 now.
Okay.
Or 3.
That's a
whatever.
big
I'm like,
stitch.
but like I'm coming up on a big house and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
it'll take a while.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a big pattern. It's a big pattern.
Yeah, it's really big. But it's gonna be really
So,
pretty.
it's gonna be gorgeous.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'll frame that
stunning.
and like keep it up all the time.
Right.
'cause
Yes,
it's really
absolutely.
nice. I'm not sure it's gonna be done by July, but
Like your needle minder too.
Yeah, isn't it cute? I got that at a retreat.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Very
that's
nice.
it. That's all I worked on.
Oh, okay. So I just thought of it too. I did have 2 other finishes that I showed you during the whip parade, but I didn't show them on here. But there was a lady in the shop on Saturday, and she took them. She's going to do finishing for the shop.
Oh, nice.
So I gave them to her, and I said, do whatever you want to do with them, and we'll see how it goes.
Oh, so
And
we'll see them another time.
Yes. So hopefully she
Well,
comes in
fully
about once a
finished.
month.
Oh,
Yep.
that's
She comes in.
nice.
So there were 2 little Valentine Brenda Gervais.
That's right. They were really cute.
Yeah, they were just
From
spur
the
of
Valentine
moment.
book.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. It wasn't a book. It was a chart called Love Notes, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because the book, I thought it was the book, and then when I found the chart, I was like, oh, it's I think.
So it's a separate chart.
Yeah, it's a chart, but it had like 4 or 5 different stitches in it. So after the whip parade, and I mentioned to you the a year at Hawk Run Hollow that I was really dying to work on this. So I did pull it out, and I finished January. And let me tell you,
now you're officially ahead of me on a Hawk Run
oh
Hollow.
gosh, well let me tell you, when people talk about how much work there are in each block, they ain't kidding. Because I really thought, oh, this block is almost done. Hell no. There was a lot more to do. There it is. So that's January. January is all done. It's adorable. I love it. And then I started to do the border for February.
And there's a big hunk of white.
And there's a big hunk of white, but even the border, I gave up because it was driving me nuts. That's 92 across and 92 stitches down.
Yeah.
And then, for whatever reason, because I am
a lot of counting.
I am a somewhat seasoned stitcher. When I started it landscape instead of portrait.
Oh,
but
no.
I think there will be
you'll have
plenty of
enough?
room. And if not, instead of doing 3x4, I'll do 4x3.
Measure it out.
Which I will. But I think I will. I can't imagine I would have done it without measuring. I'm not that stupid.
Maybe you did, but you started it so long ago you forgot.
Exactly, because I actually did invest in the NPIs for this.
Yeah.
So, which is another reason why I love stitching on it, because NPI is my favorite silk. Yeah. That is my favorite. I know people love the 103s. I like the 103s. I like them, but the NPIs, it's like butter. It really is like butter. So that's it. But then the border got to me, like I said, and I wanted to start something else fun. So
I love the patterns in this book.
I have the St. Patrick's Day one too. Oh, Lucky Day. I think oh my gosh, they're so cute. But I'm like, let me do Easter instead.
Yeah, this book is great. I did a couple from this last year. Yeah.
So I'm like, I have all these books. I'm like, it's time to start using them. So I love this little guy here. It's hard to see him. One? This one, he's standing on an egg.
I did that one.
Did you?
Yeah.
So
I did that one.
I was all set to do
this
different.
One.
This is That's a much better picture. There it is. So I was all set to do a different one, and then I saw this, and I was like, oh, I got to do it. So I had a 28 count because a lot of my fabric is in storage, so I have to work with what I have, and I had a 28 count, and I'm like, I don't really want it that big. I wanted it little, so I started doing it over one.
Oh.
And instead, it's going to be teeny tiny.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't he cute? And 28 over 1 really is not bad. When you're used to working on 36 and 40, 28 over 1 is not bad at all.
28 over 1 is 56.
But it's not really. It's not really.
No?
Because you're still just looking at the whole. Whatever.
Okay.
And this needle minder it's actually a pin that I bought when I was in Cape May, and my friend Astrid turned it into a needle minder for me. So, wicked. But so there he is.
That's
nice
cute.
And cute.
Yeah, very cute.
So, and
I did mine on 36,
Yeah, well, this, again, the only...
very cute patterns. I did this one, too. I also did this one with the little
I looked at that one. I didn't do it only because
that was a fast
bow. I'm like, I don't feel like dealing with the bow. Putting the bow on there, is that bad? I know I don't have to worry about it for a while.
Hard.
But I didn't feel like, I used to do it. I used to make the Mill Hill all the time, and a lot of them had the bows. But then I was going to do this one. This one right here with the chicks pulling the basket.
Yeah.
So that was the one.
Cute.
They are. They're just, because this one too.
Yes.
Look at how cute that one is. Right there.
They're adorable.
One is just cuter than the other one. Oh, that's the other thing I did. So the bunny is supposed to be white. But as I'm stitching him, I'm like, the white's not going to show on this fabric. And I didn't want to do a chocolate bunny because his paintbrush is brown. So I just pulled, I think it's DMC3. I pulled, which is just a light gray, and he's coming out really cute.
It's very cute.
He's coming out really cute.
That's very cute.
So
it's cute on that fabric too.
And that's it. That's all I did. That's all I did. That's all she wrote.
That's all. Okay, so should we do plans or haul?
Well, I have a tiny bit of haul.
Me too. I don't have very much either.
I did get the Primrose Stitches Sip and Stitch box. If anybody wants to know about that, I can include pictures or whatever somewhere. Just let me know. I didn't do it because I figure everybody has it by now.
Yeah.
But the only other piece of haul was actually Stitchy Kindness by my friend Ida right here. She bought this beautiful, first it's got a little needle threader and a charm back there. But look at this scissor fob. I'm a snowman girl, and that is my color. Look at that. I leave him on the table. I haven't used him yet because I just like looking at him. He's so pretty.
I got these from Siggy's Closet. On Etsy. Maybe you can put them in there on the show notes because she does beautiful things that are very reasonable.
Is she? Because I've heard of her, but I've never gone to her shop.
Really nice.
So,
on Etsy. On Etsy.
I absolutely love it. So, and that's it. That's all my haul in Stitchy Kindness.
I got my my monthly color classic color.
I was going to say Color and Cotton too.
I get so confused. Why don't they come up with different names?
Well, Classic Colorworks was here first.
Okay.
So, what were they first? Crescent colors.
Crescent colors.
What's with all the C's?
I still have a lot of those.
Yeah, I have some in the shop too.
So here we go. I got an amethyst, 12 grain, which is just like a neutral. Almost auburn. This is pretty. It has like little pieces of like red in it. Apple cider.
Oh, that was a new one, I think.
Is it?
Either last year or the year before.
Yeah. I don't think I have that one. Some of these I have. But you know, you always need more.
You need more.
Antique lace. So that was one set. And you want to drop those and
Yep.
do the other ones?
See, we're fancy here.
I know.
Cardboard box. One of these days we
It
actually
works.
will get a showing board.
Amber waves. Sticks and twigs, which I
Another
never have
biggie.
enough.
This is back ordered too.
Really?
I've been empty for a while now, yes. The last 2 orders has been on back order.
I think the last time I was here I bought some sticks.
You probably
and
cleaned
twigs.
me out.
Because you know who always uses that is Brenda Gervais.
Oscar, sticks and twigs.
Yeah,
Yep.
those are her
So,
colors.
Hickory sticks is another
This
big
one I don't
so.
think I have. Yeah, Joshua tree, which is a nice, pretty, sagey green. This is also pretty, brown
Oh,
sugar.
that's a very pretty one.
Which I think is the color I'm using, one of the colors for the that gingerbread house. Because I did change the colors from what Brenda
That
had.
makes sense. That's a beautiful
Because I made
color.
them warmer.
Okay.
It didn't look, her colors
You
didn't look
changed
like
Brenda's
changed
color.
Brenda.
That's
Sorry,
like
Brenda.
sacrilege.
But they were not like warm enough for
Oh,
gingerbread.
crap.
Do you
Ooh.
bake?
Okay. I'm not saying a word, man. I need to keep Brenda's. It's an account.
Sorry, Mr. Bay.
Please.
I apologize.
Brenda can do no wrong in
English
Nita's eyes
ivy.
usually. So, there we
English
go.
ivy, bamboo,
Okay.
and one of my favorites, ribbon
red. Very nice. Very,
so
very nice.
that's my haul.
Nothing like
except
pretty
this is
threads.
kind of haul and plan because I ordered from Fox and Rabbit
Oh,
the
that's right.
stocking cut of Ancient Ruin. So they specifically just did like a special cut, right? Really long, to do Teresa Kogut's. This was introduced at the Jingle Ball, the Midnight Santa stocking.
Which is everywhere.
It's everywhere. It's so cute. I suppose she's going to release it at market.
Yeah,
I
which I
think.
was shocked at. I
Yeah.
guess it's because it was so popular.
And it's ready, so
Yeah.
you know she's
Yeah.
just going to do it. So
Well, I just thought Jingle Ball, they had to wait like a year, but I
It-
guess not.
only if it's an exclusive.
Oh, it wasn't
This
an
was not the
exclusive?
Jingle Ball exclusive.
Oh,
apparently. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
So
Because I
yeah.
already had somebody message me and ask me, you know, to order it.
Because this was done on 46 count old top hat by Dames of the Needle, but there was you know the people from Fox and Rabbit said, oh, we're going to use Ancient Ruin if anybody wants to order it, but I got a 40 count. I might be sorry that I got a 40 count.
No, you won't be.
Yeah, it looks
Have
okay.
confidence, lady. You can do it.
Yeah, at least it's not dark.
And what does that say? 2-inch allowance?
Yeah,
Oh, that's good that they put that right on there.
yeah.
You know, so you know. 'Cause
Well,
I would
I'll make it
forget.
into a stocking, so.
Yeah. But I mean,
just
that they
want to
put
make
it
sure
on
I
the
start in
label.
the right place, you know.
Right.
So I did pull all the colors. So they're pretty.
Very pretty.
You
Very,
know,
very
the
pretty.
Teresa colors, right?
Yeah.
You know, 612, 611, 3066, you know.
It's funny how you learn all of these things.
You
when do the
know,
same
I mean, a lot of
design.
people I see, like on Flosstubes, a lot of people will say, these are my Brenda Gervais colors.
Yes.
So they just keep them all together,
Yep.
so they don't have to keep pulling them.
Like the housewives. I mean, I don't stitch. I haven't stitched a housewife pattern in
In
a
a
long
while.
time, but
They used a lot of the
Fat
same
Quarter
colors.
Shop. They would sell bundles of the housewives' colors because they would use the same, which is great if you love a designer.
Yeah.
You can't get better than that because then
Yeah.
you just stock up on those. Like you, for a while, you bought Oscar every single time you were here because you knew Brenda was going to
Because
pull
I
for
just
it.
kid stuff.
So yeah,
You
that's
know,
fun.
I have like a fortune
fun.
in floss
Don't we all?
tied up in kits.
That's
that
why we all
I'll
talk about
probably never
our
get
loved
to.
ones. Very important service announcement. Tell your loved ones. Something happens to you, they are not to just give away or donate your stitchy stuff. Find a stitchy friend and work with them.
Put it in your will.
Yes,
people.
yes. Jimmy, my husband, has the orders. You talk to my stitchy friends. You do not
I
get rid of
know.
this stuff.
I know.
And my mother was a paper crafter. I say was because she just hasn't been into it anymore, but she always like, there's a fortune in that craft room. I'm like, yes, I know, Mom.
Oh,
I'm a
please. I
crafter."
have a lot of that too.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to get rid
I
of it.
used to have the cropper hopper. years ago. Yeah, do you remember?
Oh.
And my friend used to call it the crapper, because she was just like that. That was my friend.
Now,
Dawn.
what was the crapper hopper?
It was like a rolling cart thing that you can put the papers in.
Oh,
and,
okay.
You know, like, so all your supplies, you could just take your cart. I don't even know if retreats were a thing back then. There was no social media back then.
They were called workshops.
But
because I was a consultant, so I used to do
But
them.
this predates that. Because this was like at the very, very beginning. Like Creating Keepsakes magazine was just coming out at that time. And so like there weren't, like that I knew of, there was no social media way of finding out about if there were events or something.
I used to do a physical newsletter for my customers.
I wish I knew you then, but I
Publisher.
I probably had already stopped by the time it became.
It was like in the 90s
that big.
when it got big. Because I remember my daughter was like a little kid.
Yeah, and I was
a toddler.
I think it was shortly after I started dating my husband, which was 94. Because a bunch of my page, like
That's
I have
when
a
I
page
really got
from
into it.
The New York Rangers when the last time we won a freaking Stanley Cup, 1994. They used to always, the thing was 1940 because that was the last time we won the cup. They're going to be preaching again to us soon because it's been a very long time. But he took me to the ticker tape parade in New York City for the Rangers because I was a season ticket holder back then. So like I have a page from that. I have a page from when we went to Washington, D.C. and all the stuff we did when we were young. And I had energy.
Yeah, all the scrapbooking days. But you know, you can use a lot of that scrapbooking paper like to cover the back of your frames and on your finishes. So, you know, don't throw it all out.
My mom already claimed mine, but mine is gone. But don't let go of yours.
I have a lot.
So now there's a certain person I mentioned, Christopher.
Oh, you went to cross. Okay.
Yes. Oh, did you want to do plans
first?
first?
Oh,
I forgot about plans. Okay, we'll do Christopher first.
Do Christopher.
So Christopher is one of my all-time favorite customers. He and his mom Grace come into the shop. Grace lives just one town over or so, and she came into the shop shortly after I opened. And the first thing she said was, "Oh my God, you're really here!" She heard about the store and she's a stitcher. So Christopher, he didn't start his first stitch here, I don't think, but he just started stitching when he found the store. He's a big Wicked fan, loves Wicked, and he finished his project in the shop about a month ago. I have a picture. I will insert the picture here. And this was called Oh What a World. He picked out this pattern himself. He also picked out his second pattern already, and he's off and running with that one. And that one is Ruby Slippers from Dirty Annie's. I have a model of that in the shop. He picked that out. Again, of course, the Wicked patterns.
Yeah, he's really into it.
He is, and he's a beautiful stitcher. He picked out the fabric himself. He comes and he stitches with the whole crew of us, and everybody gets a kick out of him. I had Wicked playing on the TV the one day, and the ladies were in here. They're like, he sang the whole movie to us. He loves Wicked.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, kid. I'm with you. And so Nicola Parkman graced Born to Stitch one day.
Can you imagine?
I let me tell you, I woke up. It was a Sunday morning, and I had my, of course, get up at the crack of dawn every day. The one day that I don't get up early, I have all these messages on my phone. OMG, Amy, congratulations. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Blah. I'm like, what the heck's going on? Nicola Parkman's coming to your store in like an hour. Flipped out. I was just freaking out. And so Christopher and Grace were here that day. Nicola is charming. She's just a lovely, lovely lady. She hugged me like she's known me for years. It was wonderful to have her here. And she made such a fuss over Christopher. She just loved the fact that he was here stitching. And this is why I mentioned how she calls everything a sampler. She posted on her social media a picture of Christopher, and she said he just finished his first sampler.
Oh,
the Wicked Witch of the West was his first sampler, and he was starting his second one. So I'm going to insert a picture of that too, of her looking at Christopher's work. It's a gorgeous picture.
Yeah,
so it was a great. So a lot of things happening here.
He's a nice kid.
He's a wonderful kid.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very fortunate. And Grace is a wonderful lady too. Yes. So we love you too, Grace. So I love when they come here.
I know. Good energy.
Yes,
good
yes. So, and hopefully I'm going to be planning my next. I had a Wicked event last year, if some locals might remember, streaming event and a whole themed party and stuff. So we're going to be doing that again. I just haven't had time to finalize the dates, but we will be announcing that, and hopefully Christopher and Grace. I mentioned it when they were here.
Because I missed it last time.
Yes, they came in. That's right. They came into the store shortly
for the first
after
time
that.
after.
Yes, and I mentioned it the one day. I'm like, oh, do you think I should do it for the new movie? This was before it was released. And Christopher was saying, yes. So Christopher, you and your mom get your butts here when I announce it.
Absolutely.
So. And that's it. So you want to go into plans?
Yeah, so plans. So...
Oh, I forgot about this. Okay.
I've decided I'm going to try this. I saw it on Nicole Spore's Flosstube. She's going to do the Stitch the Winter Olympics. I think it's done by the Naptime Stitcher.
Sounds familiar.
And she's been doing it for years. And it just, so this is the whole packet that she has. So, it talks about the Olympics.
Wow, she really did a whole nice thing.
She talks about sharing on socials.
Look at that. That's so professional.
And it's got, it is. And it's like every day has like a theme, right? So it starts on February 6th and it's opening ceremonies. And it says new starter, something you started in 2026. And then Parade of Nations, something patriotic for your nation of choice. Winter Olympics, stitch something related to winter. And so on and so forth. So there's like Olympic rings. Tina and Milo, who are the mascots, so stitch something with an animal, because I don't know what kind of animals they are, but they're some kind of animals. Curling, it says stitch something you are encouraged to stitch by a friend on social media. Short track, speed skating, stitch something with a border or a row. And onward, so it has...
This is actually tempting.
It's kind of fun.
Because it's not strict. It's not like stitch this project, because that's why I don't like Whip
And
Go.
I like the way Nicole talked about it, because she said, I'm going to use the same, for a lot of these, because these are things that I thought I would start in February.
So, if you're rolling on a project and you don't want to put it away, you can make it work for a number of them.
So... I wanted to do the Brenda Gervais, Let It Snow.
Oh, is that the one that she's having difficulties with?
Yes, okay. But she finally finished it.
Oh, she did, okay.
Really cute. So this would work for a new project. It would work for winter. It would probably work for some other things. Mm-hmm. And, so I have to go through maybe this weekend and plan that. And here's another one that I plan to do, which this is Bent Creek. This pattern, look at it. It comes in like this little envelope. It is so old, but it's so cute, right? It says, snowman, some assembly required. And it's a bunch of snowflakes. So I've had this kitted up for a bazillion years. I have to look at the pattern to tell you what year it's from. It's definitely
the 90s. Here it is. It's still in the bag.
Oh, no, that's a different one.
Oh.
1996.
It's 30 years old.
Yeah. It's 30 years old.
You reminded me, though.
It's about time I do it.
You want to see a really cute one? This is a new one, and this is on my list, so you reminded me. This is the new one from Pedal Pusher. It just came in. That's why it's still on my table. But it's called Nutty Nuisances. So she has a whole series with this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay.
But when you
talking
said the
about
snowman, it reminded me. So
I mean, this is so old. It has the photograph, right?
I have a couple of old Bent Creeks like that with the envelopes. How much money it must have cost them to put these patterns out back then? When you think about it, God,
$5 this pattern cost,
and it would cost them more than that to make it now.
Yeah. So I'm like, it's just stitching a bunch of white snowflakes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. More power to you, because I wouldn't have fun doing that.
No, but I'll do it with Floche or Sulky. It won't be so bad. I'll try it. Yeah. Even if I don't finish it, I don't finish it. So that's the plan.
Very nice.
Plus the two Whipco calls are already, Jessie Marie called them. It's 22, which for me is Blue Coat Santa again, because I had it on here a couple of times. And then another one, Christmas Cuttings, which is a Teresa Kogut that I didn't work on for a long time. So that's good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, you talk about Whipco, her creation. I mean, it even makes it into the planner. That's a big deal.
I know, it's so cool. This planner is so cool because it has, and there's a couple of sheets of it. So if, some people have more than one. Right. It's got Whip's New Starts. I really like this planner.
Right.
It also has, when you go to retreats, you can write, stitchy kindness, where it is, the travel, the plan, what you're going to do. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. And then each month, here's my January. I don't do stickers, people. You know, it's like I got enough to do without looking for stickers that match. But you know,
Yeah. Some people it's
like
fun.
it. And
It's fun for some people.
It's not my thing.
Right.
So you have that, and then it has like after the month, it also has, you know, one of those. What do you call it with the dots?
Grid.
I don't know. You got sales, challenges, and finishes. I think that is. Yeah. So you could write that on there.
You can play dots.
Yeah.
I used to play dots in chemistry.
Ooh.
My friend Janet and I.
So anyway, it's a nice planner. You know,
Very nice.
$25.
Yeah. I thought about getting one, but I know what I do. I get
Yeah,
it,
if you're not going
and
to use it.
I just don't use it.
It has subscriptions and clubs and the 2027 calendar, so you can write in, you know.
Wow, time's going fast enough as it is. Let's not rush it. Holy crap.
In case you sign up for a retreat early or something.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So that's that. So those are my plans.
Yep. Yep. And I don't have any. Life is just nuts. Life is just nuts. It's.
You're just gonna go day by day.
I'm telling you, it's been hell. And I should mention really quickly that I mentioned on here about my brother-in-law in the past who's over in Ireland, and he's still working, he's still chugging away. But I also want to thank everybody. Another one of my brothers-in-law passed away. 4 days after he retired. I may have mentioned this in the whip parade, I don't remember, but I wanted to make sure I thanked everybody for their condolences and messages of sympathy. It's greatly appreciated. It came as a complete shock to all of us. It's still a complete shock. So I'm a little scrambled, even more so than normal, and I'm still trying to get back to some semblance of normalcy. But we'll get there once the thaw happens. We're waiting for the magic thaw.
Spring, please.
Yes, please.
We got Groundhog Day coming up.
Yes, this is true.
So
and if that damn groundhog.
Punxsutawney
oh, God. I'm afraid to wake up that morning and find out what happened. But anyway. So I guess that's it. Yes, and hopefully we'll be back in a couple of weeks. And again, please, please, please like and subscribe and leave a comment.
Share, and
we didn't
subscribe.
think about a comment.
Oh, a question? I don't know.
It's a little late now.
My brain's full.
Yeah. Just let us know what you're stitching on. That's always a good thing.
What are your plans?
Yes. What are your plans? We're still in January, technically.
Yes.
I got to get this up in the next day, so I
Yes.
can
Are
still say that.
Are you going to do Stitch the Winter Olympics? Yeah, you should.
Yes,
make sure
that's
you
a good thing.
Katie
Are you
and
gonna
Naptime Stitcher on there.
Because I like that. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
a great
cool.
idea.
It's cool.
Because it doesn't pin you down. It gives you some room to figure out what you
And
want
it doesn't say like you have to finish it or do a quarter of it or whatever. It puts 3 stitches in.
I just love how professional
it's just fun
it is.
because you can like just
she put a lot of work into that. You can tell.
I think she's been doing it for a while. I've heard of it in the past, but I
did
never
too.
did it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, I did think
but
of
it sounded like fun.
one last thing I just want to mention. Our friend Steph from Just Keep Stitching just started her own online company, Just Keep Stitching Co. So we want to wish you the best of luck, Steph.
Good luck, Steph.
Very exciting. I'm very happy for you. Is it just me, or does she seem brighter and funnier and just lighter or something on the last couple of videos?
Yeah.
I noticed it, and I'm like, I can sense that.
Well, she had been holding on to that secret for a while.
Yes,
so that's
yes, she's
hard.
bursting now. So go and give her some support. I'm sure you already are, but she's on Instagram, so lots of exciting stuff. So there's room for all of us. That's the important thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. So I guess that's it for now. Hopefully we'll be back in a couple of weeks.
Stay warm.
Try.
Keep stitching.
Yes.
And we'll see you soon.
Yes. And I'm Amy.
And I'm Ida.
And if you're anything like us, baby, you were born to stitch. Bye.